hate levels like this where we have multiple floors of the same building. We saw it in Clock Tower for the PlayStation 1 as well. Especially here, it's so hard to keep track of where we've been and where we're going, because everything just looks the same. Although, saying that, we do find a new location here. We gotta make sure to turn on the light, because
Bates can't see shit.
Who else likes to have a pointless little tedious thing that you must do?
He probably should just use his glow to guide him in the dark.
Do you want to progress? Yes, no? Well then turn on the light.
Wow. Maybe they're just trying to make it realistic.
No, there's not... Oh, I hate that. It's pointless.
Hey, what are you doing in here?
Fair question.
This is the end. Everyone's gonna die.
Negative Nancy.
To wander about forever.
The other thing I hate is, like, they never introduce themselves as characters. It's just random people that you talk to. And I guess in her case, it's fine, because, you know, she's obviously kind of traumatized.
We are supposed to feel so much for this character based on this music cue.
Yeah.
Then I'll kill you.
Ooh.
Bates gets stuff done.
Escalated quickly. No reaction?
I feel like Bates is kind of a blowhard, though.
Oh, yeah.
He always threatens to kill people, but he never does.
He's just like a little kid who's just saying the most extreme thing to get a reaction.
To be fair, though, he's like a psycho killer trapped in the body of a slight 15-year-old girl. So even if he's willing to stab people, if he gets in a bar fight, he's screwed.
Oh my god. Wait, sorry. How are you supposed to know that there was something hidden back there? You can't see shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that. This room has so much I hate. Pointless turn on the light so you can see hidden, hard to find objects that you have no idea would be there. Like, oh, that screwdriver. You would just be clicking around that room madly.
Oh yeah, no, this game hates you, and it wants you to know it.
Oh, God.
I mean, I guess you could argue that it's a throwback to the first Clock Tower game with their weird hidden behind the shelf room.
I mean, you know, there's a few games that they... Oh.
Hello.
Hey.
How's it going?
You okay?
Buddy?
You doing okay?
You anything?
It's all
no,
over.
You're fine.
He's the one who did it.
Clearly that's the laugh of a sane man.
Oh, he's just thinking of a good joke.
Hey.
Hey.
Huh?
Tell me the joke. I went
Those
in on this
creatures
too.
can eat you instead of me. And while they're chewing on you, I can escape. Yes, that's it. What a great idea.
Well, at least he's got a plan. I find it a little weird that Bates would just allow this dude just to skulk up to him and...
Coward.
Well, I guess he got to do that, so he did get something out of it.
He did.
Alright.
I think he's just gonna...
Um...
Alright, I guess he's just gonna lie there giggling.
Alright.
Okay. So, question for you.
Okay.
When Bates takes over Alyssa, do you think her vocal cords deepen? Or is this just Alyssa putting on what she thinks a man voice would sound like?
I'm trying to remember, because I think didn't we talk to Uncle Philip as Bates at one point? I'm trying to remember if he recalled a difference. But I think it's probably, like, Bates's extreme voice might be more for the player. I don't know, to sort of further delineate when we're Bates and when we're Alyssa. Like, I think same thing applies with the Super Saiyan aura around us. I do think, though, that there's probably some change to Alyssa's voice when she's speaking to other characters.
But maybe the really deep, scratchy voice is what resonates through Alyssa's head.
Yeah, maybe.
It's kind of interesting to think about, because, I mean, that is a really deep voice.
Well, and again, it'd be interesting to see more of Bates's effect on Alyssa with other, and how it, affects her relationships around other people. We sort of saw a bit of it in the beginning, like the very beginning, when we saw the prologue, that, showed that Bates has had a negative effect on Alyssa's life. He made her attack a few students. So... So, I mean, you would think that there would be this, like, there wouldn't be a lot of trust between Alyssa and Bates, or at least there'd be a lot of animosity. Because Alyssa, from what we've seen, she is not the type to resort to violence, let alone attack and kill people. So for her to have to experience that, having Bates control her and hurt someone, I wish we got more insight into what Alyssa is feeling when Bates is in control of her body, because it's probably not a good feeling for her.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
But instead, throughout the game, we don't get any of that.
Well, like you said, Alyssa's kind of a non-character.
Yeah.
Bates at least has something. He's angry and sassy, and
Yeah.
He's got something. Alyssa just kind of is there.
Yeah, and I wonder if that's almost, I don't know, if that was their attempt to give her character.
Oh, see, this is something that's really annoying. If you already have a gun with bullets, you can't pick up another gun.
Oh.
Which is stupid, because if there were zombies, I would just pick up every freaking gun I could think of.
Well, frankly, I would have picked up that broom and just brought it with us, but apparently we can't take it out of the bathroom.
Well, what if the custodian's looking for it later?
Custodian's probably the goddamn zombie that followed us in there.
Toxin.
Well, yeah.
Now, hold on, we gotta listen to a plot. Like 30 minutes in, and we're
Getting some sort of explanation, maybe.
This makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
Getting
yes.
infected with cerebral toxin turns you into a zombie.
Makes total sense.
The bacteria forms a new parasitic brain and makes the old brain stop functioning.
I'm pretty sure that none of that can actually be backed up by science.
Well,
I mean,
That means the zombie's weak
there
point
have
is their
been,
parasitic brain.
like, for a parasite to take over someone
Gotta
and,
try.
like, control them, that's fine. But this was bacteria. Because, I mean, there have been, like, those ants that have been taken over by
Yeah.
parasites, that kind of thing.
well, and I think isn't that sort of what rabies... Oh, kick in the box, just as painful.
Ugh.
But, I mean, I think rabies is sort of almost zombie-ish in a way.
But again, is that parasites or is that bacteria?
I'd have to look it up.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I shouldn't really be discussing the science of this because I am not, I was a terrible science student.
Zombies in general, though, it's hard to apply a lot of science to them because, I mean, there's just so much to them that you start to question, how...
Would this even work?
Yeah. There's the question of rigor mortis, just how much sentience they have.
I know that in the case of, like, The Last of Us, they did have, like, those parasites that were similar to the parasites that take over ants.
Yeah.
And that's how they kind of justified their form of zombie-type attacker.
Sorry, I just want to interrupt you and point out, as Bates, we are entering the guy's bathroom.
I was kind of hoping there was a broom in here, but there's not. Bates can only kill with guns. And the reason that I'm kind of annoyed here is because you could see that the zombie took 2 shots to the face and it did nothing.
Oh.
Whereas,
Yeah.
Whereas before I shot a zombie with 1 shot and he was done. So the irritating thing here is I'm pretty sure you have to use the shotgun you find in the drawer to kill the zombie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm just kind of...
Now you're trying to do, just lead them around so that you could probably loop back and get the shotgun?
Yeah, that's my goal now.
Oh, God.
I'm not, like, positive. Maybe this is just a super strong zombie who would need, like, I don't know, like 7 shots to the brain.
I mean,
but...
even still, that would suggest that they wanted you to have the shotgun to get rid of this particular zombie.
Yeah, so that's when the mechanic of, oh, you've already got a gun, that just becomes obnoxious.
Yeah, they kind of assumed that you would use up all your bullets before you got to that point. I guess they're assuming that you're going to stumble into the zombies a lot more often than we did.
I guess. I don't know, there's so many gameplay flaws with that I just can't even...
Yeah.
I just can't even...
I don't mind the fact that we're in a hospital, because hospitals can be a very spooky setting, but...
If done correctly.
Yeah.
This just kind of feels like a weird office building.
Yeah, I think what people find at least when I've talked to those who have a fear of hospitals, part of what they dislike is how sterile hospitals are.
Yeah.
It unnerves them, and there's other stuff like that could have factored into making just this area more creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Again, like we mentioned in some of the art of the Clock Tower games, when we last Let's Play, when we were looking through the
bonus videos for the PlayStation 1.
Yeah, that some lighting, like some dramatic lighting, would go a long way in these games to making them feel less like you're just running around in a well-lit building.
Yeah,
like,
even here there's a weird sort of lighting that they're trying to do with like the very heavy shadows in the corners of the room, but it just looks a little odd.
I guess maybe they're trying to mimic like like overly harsh fluorescent lighting, which you'd see in a lot of hospitals, but that's not scary, it's just irritating.
Yeah.
Like, find a reason to have a blackout at the hospital. It's cheap, but it works. Of course, then you wouldn't be able to look at anything because you can't find anything in the dark.
I guess that you would make it part of your, what you have to do to get through the level is you have to turn on a backup generator. Although, that's one of those things, too, that, I mean, we're in a hospital. If there was a blackout, of all the places to have some sort of
backup generator.
Emergency, So, as I'm seeing this, maybe that you go turn on the emergency generator. I mean, unless something happened to it, it should already come on. Otherwise, this would be a bad hospital to go to.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, this is a hospital from 1998, too, so who knows? Oh, yeah. Speaking of, just because this is just kind of a random factoid, hospitals in Japan close on the weekends. Did you know that?
Oh!
Yeah.
How does that... I'm guessing there's a special emergency hospital?
I have no idea. It might be just that if you break your leg on Saturday, you gotta wait till Monday.
Having a heart attack. Oh, shit. It's Saturday. Well...
It might have changed since I heard that, but I remember reading that and being like, what?
I'm sure there's probably something in place.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing a hospital like this might be closed on the weekend.
Mm-hmm. Maybe there's, like, small emergency clinics. I don't know. People more familiar with this, do you want to, like...
Weigh in?
Yeah.
I guess... Oh.
Oh.
Hi. You okay?
So there are two ways you can handle this situation. You can talk to her as Alyssa.
Mm-hmm. Who's going to be comforting, I'm sure.
Well, as comforting as Alyssa can be.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you
Let's just watch this scene
now,
for a second to see her heartfelt dialogue.
Me too? Dead, but alive, wandering forever.
No, don't, please.
Okay,
I'm done.
Alright, bye.
Don't, please.
I only have so much sympathy for you.
Sorry, I'm just gonna take a quick look back here. You stay right there.
Do you have a first... Oh, you do have a first aid kit.
You stay right... Okay, I'm back. You okay? Oh, no, never mind.
So, yeah, we just leave now. But if you talk to her as Bates, yeah, she totally hangs herself and becomes a zombie. Because Bates is not a nice person.
I mean, obviously.
I think he just encourages her to jump.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he's not real nice.
See, and I mean, that would be a good place
Let's go see if he's still lying on the floor.
But that would be a good place for Alyssa, an inner voice of Alyssa to pop up. Because she would not want that. And she would be probably yelling in her head for the nurse to stop.
It's all over.
Something like that.
He's the one who did it.
I really like how they apparently only had this voice actor in for like half an hour, and now they just have to reuse the lines.
He was probably like one of the guys running the audio booth.
Those creatures
and they just, hey, can you just step in and just say these lines?
I can't escape.
I mean,
yes, that's it.
He's a decent voice actor, but it's a little
crazy.
Well, they just reused everything. It's kind of, I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's a decent read. Like, he does put a lot of effort into it. I question whether it's... Oh.
Well, now he's dead.
Oh. Okay. Thanks.
So, yeah.
That's kind of weird that... Yeah, as you said, it's the exact same dialogue, but a different conclusion.
But we'll see here who saved our lives.
Oh.
Yeah. It's about as satisfying as you'd
I
expect.
can't forgive you. Who are you?
Why did...
That's not important.
Look, it's Stephanie's mom.
Oh.
Just kidding, they're not related.
Thank you for rescuing me.
Rescuing you? Only because I won't let you die so easily.
I think if that woman went into the sun, she'd burst into flames.
Well, where did she go?
Probably just in to admire the dead body.
Yeah, like, she shot the guy, ran back across the room, then they did this dramatic catwalk to poof into thin air.
Well, yeah, it was all about, setting the scene.
I appreciate how Alyssa turned to face the camera so that she could do a dramatic turn to reveal who was talking to her in that last scene.
Well, everybody hits their marks and does their lines. It's alright.
Even though, in that camera angle, she would have seen immediately whoever was standing outside the door, but we had to reveal it to the player.
Oh, yeah. Fuck this game.
Well, I think just in this level in particular, I mean, we've been wandering around for 40 minutes, and I can't even remember what we've done.
Well, we got a lot of random voice clips.
Yeah. There's
I
not a
guess.
lot of sense of...
Progression?
Yeah. I can definitely see, I mean, as you said, you played this for 2 hours, blind when you first played the level. And, oh, hey, Bowman.
That research lab is hiding some secret.
I love his
Next door to
fixed
this
smile as
hospital.
he's talking about this.
Yeah.
Research lab?
For researching pharmaceuticals, mainly.
He could use his head as a level hanger.
Over there. You coming with me?
He's from the Guile
Yeah.
School of Haircuts.
Well, take care
So,
of yourself,
what does
then.
that choice influence
Don't
there?
get yourself killed in a place like this.
Well, basically, if you pick yes, this guy will you'll die.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We'll go more into that when we start covering the other endings.
Doing a little sexy walk out the door.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Strut them stuff.
Oh, no, I'm alone again.
So sad. Can't get out the door.
Is this, how did the controls feel on the game? Because there are a few moments where you as Alyssa end up running around in circles a bit. Is it?
They're pretty janky.
Yeah.
What's really fun is that you have to click on the screen ahead to keep running forward. So if you've noticed, there's a couple times I haven't timed it right, and I just kind of skitter to a stop, and then, like
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
it's fun. And by fun, I mean not fun. It's like controlling... I don't even know. Something terrible. It's controlling something terrible. My metaphors failed me.
I don't know, that one's pretty great.
So, this was actually the back door.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so freedom,
Yeah.
I guess, we've met our goal of being able to escape from the hospital, which is...
No, it's locked.
How is it
What?
locked?
We just unlocked it! Didn't we?
Motherfucker, you said you were leaving.
We stuck a key in the
get outta
door. I'm trying.
door's
I'm
locked.
trying.
Stand back!
Stand back.
Doesn't he sound like a surfer dude at some points?
I feel like we should be playing the game as
Corey?
Corey the entire time. I feel like
Suddenly zombies are too much for me, even though I've been killing them with a fucking broom.
I'm sick of this shit.
Where did he just steal our shotgun?
Maybe.
What a dick!
So,
Alright, so this part can be really annoying. My only advice for it is just to, well, my advice I've read on the internet that seems to work for me, is just to kill the zombies in the order that they come in. Even if it looks like one of them that came in later is getting close to you. If you just kill them in the order that you came in, you'll generally get through it.
look like they're doing this serpentine kind of thing. Wandering.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Oh,
and
goodness.
it's like, you don't know when the shotgun's gonna, let you shoot them. If you've noticed, I'm hovering the cursor a lot.
Yeah.
What I found really worked for me is to just, followed them a bit with the cursor and then hover the cursor in front of them so they walk into it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It sort of looks like they're coming in doctor, nurse, patient.
Yep.
Is the order.
That's just pretty much what you gotta follow there.
So is it possible to not pick up the shotgun?
I doubt it, because as you saw with Bates, I had to go pick up the shotgun to kill that one zombie.
Oh, yes.
So,
I really like when they start walking back the way they came.
right? Because they're stupid and they don't know what they're doing.
Imagine if these were just all scissor men.
Oh, that would be adorable.
And they just sort of wander in confused.
Let's make a mod. Everybody scissor man, even you.
Oh, it sounds like a bad dance.
It's great.
Everybody scissor man.
Because this is scissor man.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's the worst. All right, there's that sequence, and that's it.
All right. Well,
satisfying conclusion.
We're doing a nice bookend with Alyssa passed out again.
Always.
All right. Well, thank you for tuning in to level 2 of Struggle Within. See us next time for the final level.
Yes.
All right.
Bye.